Kate with Heart and Gardening, and it's garden tour time. We're going to do a little evening stroll through the garden. So in reality, the teal garden space looks better than it probably has any other year, but it's still starting to get wild like it does. There is straw that needs to be placed over there, and it's just starting to get out of hand, but we'll take a tour of it. So this is a big okra forest all the way down. We have 3 Romas randomly right here. Go down this next row. This is a, oh my gosh, I forgot the specific name. These are, I don't know if they're called just plain orange watermelons. That's not, oh, tender sweet orange, I think is what they're called. Tender sweet orange watermelons. I don't see no babies yet. These are sugar bush babies in all 4 of these spots. Cucamelon, cucamelon that didn't make it, so I need to replant something there. Another cucamelon. These are canary winter melons in this spot and this spot. This year I've fallen in love with the Moon and Star watermelon. Look at that variegated leaf. That is so cool. I love it. I don't even care if I don't get a melon. I just love the leaves. They're so pretty. So we have 1, 2, 3. That one's just coming up. And 4. Then these right here are, well, I don't know where the marker's at. They're called like Pattison something. There's some, I'll look it up and then I'll put it like on the screen. I can't remember what they're called, but they're a type of like fall kind of gourd, and they're starting to get their little stuff going on big time. And then right here is, oh no, excuse me, you're over here. Right here is a tiger melon. So I got 1 tiger melon. That's all I could get to germinate. Nothing right here. This is Big Papa. Big Papa. I love it when you call me Big Papa. And this is a giant pumpkin. I won the seeds from the UK giveaway, which I think is really cool. And so the seeds that I got were from a 423-pound pumpkin. So try my best to keep Big Papa alive for as long as possible so we can get a big old pumpkin. These are Kajari melons, Kajari melon, Kajari melon. Into the more kind of normal squashes, spaghetti squash, yellow squash, zucchini, huge zucchini, a yellow squash that died, so I replanted already by vine borers. Those are awful. There's the yellow squash, spaghetti squash, and then these are, oh, my marker's right here. See, I know the markers are some places. This one right here is a patty pan green tint, I believe is what it is. Yeah, patty pan green tint is that one and that one. Pie pumpkins that I just planted are coming up, and see, that's what I mean. Like, I'm gonna have to either fix this very soon or it'll get completely out of control. Dixie watermelon on these last 4, and then those are all cucumbers. There's a muncher, and then the pickling one. These are 2 gray zooks, and I think one of them is getting ate up by a squash vine borer already. Bunch of tomatoes. I don't even know. They're all mixed together. And then a bunch of sunflowers that line the back. But yes, the teal garden needs some work. The straws helped for sure. I mean, you see all this and then you see the straw, but I need to get going and fix it, or it's all just gonna go cray here. I spy a baby eggplant. I can't believe it. I thought this plant was totally dead from flea beetles. That was from seed. Oh, I'm so proud of you. We have a ground molly cherry. This is a bunch of peppers, jalapenos, hot banana peppers, pepperoncinis that I started from seed, and black beauty, or purple beauty, bell peppers, artichoke, and the cucumbers that are climbing up the trellis. Already harvesting lots from those. Red noodle beans climbing up the trellis. So we walk under the arches. We have a couple ground cherries on this side, a couple cherry tomatoes, and more red noodle beans climbing up the trellis. Other side of the peppers and nasturtiums. Then I have my loofahs, which are finally taking off on this side. This side, not so much, for sure. And then Jack B. Littles, which they're not really taking off. And these Jack B. Littles are getting a little bigger. So this side of the trellis is definitely doing more than this side. I'm not really sure why. Because obviously, like the cucumbers obviously shade out some of the loofah, but nothing's shading out this, pumpkin. So got a couple onions, a couple of them are big, nothing too extravagant. Ground cherries, glass gem corn coming up right here. It's doing good. Yellow pear tomatoes, more Aunt Ruby's German green, other aromas. Here was my green bean patch that has obviously gotten ate up by rabbits. Badly. I'm thinking about just leaving it so that the rabbit has something that it'll keep messing with and not go mess with something else. So that I think I'm just gonna leave it. And I mean, there's some beans I harvested a bunch off it today. It's obviously not as great as it could be, but we'll just leave that there. Coming over here are a few strawberries and our ground cherries, which are massive. These are they're up to my hip. They're huge. I love it. I can't wait till we get some ground cherries. Sunflowers are blooming throughout the garden. Over here we have our blushing tomatoes with some triple L crop, pink girls, Cherokee purple down there blushing, beefsteak, Aunt Ruby's German green, Abe Lincoln's. That's all my daughter's bed, which is beautiful and wild with flowers. Doing great. In the grow bags here, got tiny Tims that I need to rip out. Some cherry tomatoes, which are doing really good in the grow bags. More peppers. Poblano. Come through the tomatoes, just loaded and waiting, guys. Loaded and waiting. Woo! Woo! This is pepper bed. They're looking a little wilty. I don't know if they're dry. I did just water them. They're doing great. Harvested some poblanos off of them today, actually. So they're doing great. More hot peppers up there. This one just has a lot of poblanos, a lot of banana peppers, and then there's a Peter pepper up there. Let me come around the other side. Tons of banana peppers. I mean, just loaded down. I harvested a ton today too, and there's still a ton that could be harvested. There's a little Peter pepper. He's the last one surviving. He's doing all right, I guess. They're so slow. Other daughter's bed has some Rapunzels that we've been picking, beautiful bachelor buttons, and the tallest sunflower out of everybody's. Focus. I mean, I need to measure that because it's so high. It's got to be at least 10 feet. I mean, I think 10 feet. I think I'm going to go measure it tonight. In this last bed, I finally got it cleaned up. Got rid of most of the overgrown spring crops. So we've got cabbage left, This one's doing so good. I'm so excited about harvesting that. This one's all right. It's got a little bit more bug damage, so we'll see. I have replanted and sowed a bunch of flowers. Some, I think it's called amaranth in there. We have the Toy Box Choy seeds, which I am saving, and sunflower. And so all this should be filled up soon with flowers. And I've got a couple random tomatoes over there, a blueberry cherry, blueberry cherry, and another centiflora. And then my Kentucky Wonder pole beans, which have been great and pretty prolific. And they're doing good, so. Alright guys, that wraps up this garden tour. Sorry it's been so long. I've got to get better at that. Thank you guys for coming along with me today. Please make sure you're subscribed and like this video if you want more garden tours in the future. Follow me on Instagram. I love it over there. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.